Our Bible reading for today is Leviticus chapter 24. This chapter talking about the lamps in the tabernacle that should be kept burning continually. The Israelites had to supply with pure olive oil so that the lamps may be kept burning without stopping. Aaron, the priest, is to trim the lamps before the Lord. This is the perfect representation of Jesus, who never stopped being the light of the world. He continues on shining without ceasing. Christians, like Jesus, you should continue on shining as well. Next, God commanded to bake 12 loaves of bread and to be set out before the Lord regularly, Sabbath after Sabbath, as a lasting covenant. God wanted the fellowship and communion with Him always fresh every Sabbath. Sermons on Sabbath should always be new and fresh for His people. This chapter talks also about a man, half Egyptian and half Hebrew, who committed the crime of blasphemy, attacking the name of God, and it was a very serious crime. God's law says, "Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain." They took him outside the camp and stoned him with stones. This verse is important. It demonstrates to us that God expects us to obey His law. Verses 17 to 22 are the provisions for law and order. God put a fair provisions for law of eye for eye, tooth for tooth as a limit, so no man or judge would be able to make up his own punishment. Human nature wants to hurt our attacker worse than they hurt us. So God here puts a limit on the vengeful tendency of man. Read Leviticus chapter 24 to get the detailed pictures of the law and order of God.